Let's correct as much as we can. Number one, letter D. But letter D, my friend, no. Why? Because if you would like to start a new sentence with which you are going to make a question, like which is known, but here we don't have a question mark. So that is, it's not a new question sentence. Letter D, no. Right?
Right.
Now, let's go to the structure. The beginning to the end. This type of random continuous movement. So your subject is time. After reading, you will find this type can be conversed. So subject verb. That means you have non-essential information to describe movement. So it's a must to have a comma because we have second comma. Right? Yبقى this comma for non-essential information using relative clause. This is comma, it's used for two adjectives to the noun. So this is comma, we know why. You know it? Yبقى here non-essential information be correct. Of course, it must be similar punctuation, so comma, no calling. So letter B. What is next?
This one is D. D.
Letter D.
Yes.
Correct. That is right. And of course, he's going to introduce examples. And as I told you, semicolon equals full stop, both of them wrong. Perfect. Next, my friend. You know the answer, you can say.
C.
Letter C.
Yes.
But no, my friend. It must be letter B. Let's know why. Always follow the rules. What is the rules? After reading, you will find, of course, you should focus on the second clause after connect. Through reading, you will find the list. So one subject did three actions. They can clone and enter and grow, right?
Right.
So the list information, comma, and information. Keep your eyes on the information after commas, not before. After comma here we have verb. So you need comma before the verb. So which one before the verb? Comma. Letter B. And you need comma because it's list. No other punctuations. That's all. Feel it?
Yes.
Letter C, it's a trap. Does not make sense. Why it does not make sense? Because the second, it's a fragment. How can I say and enter at the beginning? Wrong. So letter B. What is next?
This one, I did it D.
Letter D correct. Good job. Right. Remember something. Preposition phrase, don't separate it from what it modifies. So we don't need comma here. course, full stop equals semicolon, so both of them wrong. Correct. Next. Now, what is your answer?
D.
Letter D, correct. Two complete clauses, correct. As you see here, we have subject, we have verb. Here we have subject, verb, so two complete clauses, correct. Next.
This one. B.
This one B. No, I think you should try again.
So it is A.
Letter A, and that is correct. Remember something. Always check the rules. Before full stop or calling, we need complete sentence. So this part of information here, sentence or fragment? Fragment. Why? Fans will appreciate what? You need object, so it's a fragment. Fragment means wrong. We follow the rules. So check the comma. Do we need comma? No. Why? I told you about this mistake. Subject, verb, object, comma between verb and object, wrong. Subject, comma, verb, object, wrong. You see? But I told you subject, comma, affirmation, comma, verb, complement, full stop, correct. So between two commas, we can use non-essential information. Okay, no problem. After delete it, you will find the complete sentence. But this is structure wrong. So we delete C because that is the object of the verb. That's why. And the end of the sentence, you have comma and then present participle phrase. Yes, as I told you, complete sentence, comma, present participle phrase accepted. So sentence, comma, verb plus ing. That's all. Come on, let's remind.
B.
Better be sure.
No, C.
Why not to be D? Let's follow the rules. Follow the rules. Let's see. Always focus on the sentence of your question only, from the full stop to the end. Let's read. The writer starts with adverb. So adverb, we can use comma, of course. Start your sentence. Archaeology is subject. Have earth. So this is past participle for the present perfect tense. So we have verb and then the object. Your object is compound, a lot of things. No problem. Have object. Can we use any punctuation between them? No.
No.
Must keep it like that. And follow the rules. Follow the rules. Before calling, it must be complete sentence. And after, it can be complete or incomplete, but it must be explanation, as you know the rules. So, check. Take the information from the beginning to the end. Here. Is this sentence? No, it's a fragment. Why? It lacks object. The meaning is not complete. We have subject and verb, but the meaning is not complete. Why? Because this verb transitive needs object to be complete in meaning. So wrong. Follow the rules. Single dash, you have only one dash for letter C. Before single dash, it must be complete sentence. Like calling. Single dash equals a calling. Can be complete or it can be incomplete, but we need explanation. Follow the rules. Before sentence, no. So wrong, wrong. Now we are in the same trap. Can we separate the verb from the object with comma? No. Why? Because we don't need commas. And don't think that you have non-essential information. This comma is for the list. So this is comma has no any purpose. So it is unnecessary comma. We delete it. That's why. Let's try next.
This one is D. D is the right answer.
Letter D? No. Let's try again. Come on. Let's know it together. Or let's prove together why A. Always focus on the sentence of your question or the clause. Let's read. Preposition phrase, comma, as you know. And then marine biologist, title, and the name, verb. So we have subject verb. And then found what? The underwater adventure seekers, comma. Look, we have comma. Here, scuba diving club. To tell you what is, because it's about name. See, proper noun. So we need to know what is it, a scuba diving club. Here, that what? That is the oldest club before black. Here you have relative clause to join the previous information to the following information. So you should not use any punctuation. So all of them wrong. And follow the rules. Single dash before it must be complete. And after it must be explanation. If you read, you will find before single dash complete, but after not explanation. So wrong. Here fanboys. So complete sentence, comma, fanboys, complete sentence from stop correct. Is before fanboys complete? Yes. But after it's a fragment. Here to there. It's a fragment because the meaning is not clear. That is the oldest. And that has. What is that? That is the oldest and that has equal. Does not make sense because this information related to the scuba diving club. Do you imagine? So
Yes.
we need a voice. Now we are in a trap. Do we need comma? I told you if the writer used that as relative pronoun, we don't use any punctuation before because it's essential. So no comma. Letter A. That's all, my friend. Always follow the rules and memorize the mistakes. That's it. What is else?
My answer is B. No, no. Not B. D.
Letter B.
No, D.
Letter D. Correct. Now let's know why. Why? Because it's a new sentence after calling. So I told you if it's a new sentence, expect it to be a question. And always find grammatical mistakes. This is structure of question, helping verb at the beginning. So expect question mark. Wrong. Here, order of sentence, subject verb, order of sentence, not a question. Grammatical mistake. Now test use it in direct question or direct question. Direct question D. Correct.
My answer is B.
You have here.
I think it is uh,
Let's
A.
let's follow the rules. I told you sometime full stop equals semicolon. If you found them in the same answers and everything the same, delete both of them. Why? Because full stop equals semicolon in structure. In structure. In structure. Now we need to check. I told you before that if the writer starts with present participle phrase, expect it to be modifier, comma, subject verb complement. This is structure. Phrase, comma, complete sentence. Here, start with phrase. After the comma, you have the subject. It check the meaning. Who was hoping to help her? Her. So the subject did the action. Look, structure. Yes. So it's necessary to have comma before the start of the sentence. So comma here necessary. Letter C. So you must memorize the structures. And remind me at the end of the session or any session. Send you the video, take notes. Because all of this repetitive structure of testing, but in different sentence. And it can be present participle phrase or past participle phrase. And remember, or any phrase. If the writer start with a phrase or phrases, phrase, comma, start the sentence. This means comma is necessary. That's all, my friend. Right? Yes. Let me remind you of something. Why do we have comma here? After reading, you will find he used proper noun. Proper noun, capital letters. After the comma, we have definition, a positive phrase. A positive phrase to tell you what is this organization. A group focused on the needs of. A positive information. So this comma is necessary. Why? Complete sentence, comma, a positive phrase, full stop, correct. So this is comma necessary. Why necessary? To help the reader to understand what is the relationship of this information and that information. You need comma to help the reader to understand. As I told you in the chapter phrases. Be careful. Next.
C. The answer is C.
Letter C. Are you sure, my friend?
No.
So C correct. Wait. We follow the rules. We follow the rules. Always follow the rules. Is before calling complete. These are some of the oldest pieces. Oh, yes, correct. But is after calling explanation complete? After explanation of poetry ever found explain in a sentence the sentence before the calling? No. So is wrong. Calling equals the single dash. Both of them wrong. Because the same rule. Before complete sentence, yes, but after not explanation. It must be explanation. The something mentioned in the sentence before the colon, not the paragraph. Remember, I'm talking about explanation to something mentioned before the calling, the sentence before the calling, not all the paragraph or any sentence. Very important. Now, let's find. Do we need comma? You found that we have preposition phrase. Should we separate the preposition phrase from the object? From what it modifies? No. So no commas. So letter B is wrong. As I told you, any preposition phrase should not separate it. Look, preposition phrase, no commas between preposition phrase, no commas. Look, preposition phrase, no commas. We don't use any punctuation, by the way. Why? Because you separate the meaning if you use the comma. So no comma. That's why. So we test you for phrases. Come on. Try next.
This one is B.
Letter B.
Yes.
No, my friend. Follow the rules. Follow the rules. Before semicolon, it must be complete. After, it must be complete. Check. Always check. Take this information. Is it sentence or fragment? Fragment. Concept has been embodied by what? You need information to complete by what exactly? The meaning is not complete, so it's a fragment. So without thinking wrong. Before calling it must be a complete sentence, as you know. And after, I don't care, it can be complete or not, as you know. Okay, but before it's a fragment, look. So B is wrong again. Now we test here. Should we separate the preposition from the object? Like that, preposition to object, preposition the object, preposition. See the object here? No. So you don't need commas, so it's wrong. So letter B, letter D. That's all. As I told you, any preposition phrase we don't use punctuation, except if we have non-essential between two commas. But here we don't have non-essential. Here, right? If you are confused about prepositions, follow the rules like that. Can help you. So we test here about sentence or fragment. So next.
This one is A.
Letter A.
Yes.
Now you understand it. Preposition, object, correct. But we have a single trap. Why not B? You have second dash. To check that you need second dash or not, simply delete between them. Delete and read. If you found the rest of the sentence clear in meaning, you need second dash. As I told you, for example, subject dash formation dash verb complement. Delete between them, you will find the sentence. Let's read. The element carbon has the highest melting point, and then so this information is essential because two dashes means it's non-essential, and the meaning is not clear without it. That means you don't need second dash. So B is wrong. But why we have dash? Simply the rules, complete sentence, dash, explanation. So this is part explanation to what? To the highest point melting. This one, tell you about this one. So after single dash, we have explanation to something mentioned before. So you need single dash, not two dashes, because the information between two dashes means non-essential. If you delete it, it does not affect the meaning. But here affected the meaning, so you don't need second dash. This is a trap. And of course, here before calling it a fragment, so delete it, of course. And here you should not separate the object from the preposition, so wrong. That's all. Try the next.
This one is C.
Letter C, correct. Now you understand. Let's jump.
D. Answer is D.
Letter D, no. Remember the information, it's a part of sentence. Is it a part from the sentence? Not new sentence. So don't expect a question. It's a part. Don't expect question. So A and D wrong. Now it's a sentence. Why do we have a structure of a question? If it's a question, you need a question mark. So letter B. It check letter B. Is it sentence? Order? Yes. Subject, verb. Subject, verb, order of a question. Helping verb at the beginning means the question. So check. Is this information a part of a sentence? Yes. So it's not a question. Because the question must be new sentence. That's all. And the question is a sentence already. General English, but here not. So letter B. Indirect question. Try next.
The answer is A. Is it right?
Letter A. No, my friend. Why? Let's follow the rules. We need to read from the beginning to the end. Before calling, it must be a sentence. It's a fragment. Delete it. Before single dash, it must be a sentence. Here, it's a fragment. Delete it. I mean this information from the beginning. I'm talking about the sentence of the question only. So here, this part fragment, so we delete it. Now we are in trap. Very big trap. Do we need comma or not? That's the trap. Do we need comma or not?
No. I think we don't need it.
Why, my friend? If you find it like that, we test you about essential or non-essential. Essential or non-essential. Or check something. Is it essential? Yes. Essential because we need examples. All right. But here we test you for list, such as list, noun, noun. So we need another noun. So information, and information. So you need comma after the first noun. So noun, noun, comma, noun. So you need comma because it's list. And I told you the list does not take only one comma, at least two commas. At least two commas. If the writer wants to use and without commas, it means two pieces of information only. Two verbs, two nouns, two phrases. But here we have comma. So it must be list, not compound. So we need comma. That's all. Right? Good job. Try next.
This one is B.
Letter B. No, my friend, it must be letter C. Why? If you found one of the fanboys, you must check that you have two clauses or not, or two sentences. So check the rules. Complete sentence, comma, fanboys, complete sentence, full stop, correct. The structure. As I told you, I mean by complete sentence, it can be any type of sentence. Simple, complex, compound, whatever. So the writer can make the first one complex, the second one compound, or simple, complex, compound. It depends on him. Here he made two simple. Game was subject verb. And second one. Now you have to complete simple sentences. Between them, we use fanboys. So the fanboys only take one comma before, not double commas. Wrong. Not calling, of course. Wrong. Comma before, not after. Is that so? Right? So follow the rules. Next one.
B.
Letter B. And the letter B is correct. Fanboys again. That's perfect. Look, the finding subject, verb, clause, scientist had thought.